Hi, everybody. It's Karen Waldrup. We are live on Facebook. Say hello, everybody. We are so excited to be here. This is our last pep rally, our sixth one. If you've had as much fun as we've had, then hopefully you'll end this show with just as much fun as we've had throughout this whole series. So again, I just appreciate everybody for being here tonight and joining us on the call. And this is Karen Waldrup. We have some special guests tonight. Special guests in a lot of different ways. Special guest meaning one of my dearest friends, Dylan Carmichael. He's going to be at the end of our set. And then at the beginning of our set, I've got a friend of mine, Bobby Jones, who's going to be speaking on behalf of Waldrup Worldwide and sharing some of the testimonies of what the Spirit Week and the pep rallies have meant to him and to everybody else that's a part of Waldrup Worldwide. So welcome. I'm really glad that everyone's here, and I want to share and show everybody. Everybody say hello. Look at all these great people we have on. We have Holly Blake. We have Johnny Black, Bonnie Bostix down there looking good. Christopher Schaffner in the house. How's it going, everybody? Smile. So we just want to say hi. We hope that what we've done for you, the time that we've spent over the last 6 weeks has been uplifting, has made you feel good in some kind of way. And all these people that are on this call with me on the other side are dear friends of mine. And I'm just really glad that we're all here now. So Bobby does us great. He's here to help tell stories. So let's go ahead and get started. Since the beginning of the pep rally, we have asked you guys week after week to simply make this a watch party on your Facebook page. That means rather than just watching it, you make a watch party and encourage all of your friends and family to also watch it. So if you guys take a minute, make a watch party on your Facebook page and share the video with everybody that follows you so that more people can hear the music and hear the message that we're trying to share tonight, which is another night of uplifting fun, wine, humor, laughter, and music. So welcome. Okay, so now that everybody's made a watch party, we're going to kick this thing off the way that we've kicked off every pep rally since we started this, and that is with inviting my friend Chris Schaffner to the table. How are you doing, Chris?
Great to see everybody. Good
to see you. I miss you. Chris and I usually see each other a lot, and these days we see each other a little. So that kind of stinks, but you're doing well today?
Yeah, doing great. How's everyone doing? I hope everyone's well, and yeah. Hope everyone's well. I'm kind of speechless.
Awesome. Well, Chris Schaffner is my saxophone player, you guys. He travels all over the world with me, plays music with me, deals with me, misses flights with me, all of the above. So Chris, our last one, your last Mr. Latonia, and I'm sure it won't be the last Mr. Latonia, but the last pep rally, Mr. Latonia, and saxophone part. Let's hear it.
Okay.
Welcome, Waldrup Worldwide. Oh, yeah. We'll have a great time tonight. Here's an opening song from that mediocre saxophonist, Chris.
Just funny because it's almost like it's you. Go marching in. Oh, when the saints, they go marching in. Oh, how I want to be in that number. And the saints go marching in. That's one of our favorite songs to play. We love playing that song, Chris. You and I have been playing that song for years and years. What was your favorite moment that we ever played Louis Armstrong's When the Saints Go Marching In? While we
it was always at the at Lafayette at the Grouse Room.
That's exactly right. I agree completely with you on that. They always have a really good time there. If you guys don't know this already, I'm originally from South Louisiana. So I think that's why Chris did that song for me as the ending of our pep rally. Thank you for choosing that one. That was a surprise to me. And
Oh,
that's great. So.
oh, thank you.
Well, we have a lot of surprises for you guys tonight. We have a special guest for you who's about to go do his own live stream, and then he's going to come right back here and hang out with us some more. But Dylan Carmichael is hanging out with us and going to tell some stories. And then I'm going to do a bunch of giveaways, if that's cool with you guys. I'm going to give away headbands, courtesy of Hipsy headbands, like we've done every single week, 8x10 photos, koozies. I'm even going to give away the official Waldrup Worldwide signed megaphone. Okay, and I know what y'all are thinking, who wants the megaphone? But somebody out there might. So as a little thank you to all of you guys for being a part of it. So, hey, Dylan's on. Hi, Dylan.
There's Dylan Carmichael.
Good to see you. I'm going to unmute you. And Dylan, I'm so excited to have you on later in the show. He was just testing his end and making sure that everything worked well. And so you will see him here in just about 40 minutes or so. And he's been a good friend of mine for a long time. So I'm excited about having him on. Oh, Don Groton wants the megaphone. Yeah, start commenting now. If you want the megaphone, we can go ahead and hook you up. So let's get started. So obviously, before I play a song, I want to share that the whole point of this entire thing is to make you guys happy, you know, to make you feel happy. And so I cannot believe, I was thinking about what songs to play, and the other day I was playing with this song for some friends, and I thought, I cannot believe I got through the entire pep rally and all of the Cabin Fever series, and I never played this song, which is kind of cool that it's was kept for the last show. So I'm gonna play this one for you guys, and this one's called Home, and it's about pre-coronavirus. It's like whenever I was like traveling a lot and touring a lot. I wrote this song with my friend Shelby Glass on a back patio that looked a lot like this. It wasn't quite as Home and Gardens, but it was something like this, but less plants probably. But just imagine had we written it at a place this beautiful. But anyway, so hers was, you know, beautiful, but not that cute. So anyway, so I'm gonna play this one for you guys called Home. I've been doing better making time for my friends. Been doing better making time for my queen size bed. I've been thankful for that hammock in the yard, and I've been thankful for that man in my arms. I've learned to slow it down and see the beauty in really just doing nothing at home, sitting on the front porch, walking in the back door, a good bottle of wine and kicking up my feet, cooking dinner in my blue jeans at home. See, I've been doing less of that closing down bars, been doing more of that opening my heart. And as the sun goes down, I'll watch it through the trees, and then I'll wake up in the same place in the morning at home, just sitting on the front porch, walking in the back door, a good bottle of wine and kicking up my feet, cooking dinner in my blue jeans at home. It's more than just my laundry folded perfect in the drawer. It's more than just my boots lined up perfect on the floor. Traveling's been good to me. Right now I just love to be home, sitting on the front porch, home, walking in the back door, an old movie and kicking up my feet, baking chocolate chip cookies in my blue jeans at home. I love to be home. I love to be home. How I love to be home. Never thought I would be home for 8 weeks straight, but you know, we did it. But it's true, you know, I remember whenever I wrote that song, I was hanging out with my friend Shelby and I was just really tired. Like it was after a really long summer. I think it was like 2018 or so. And we traveled like so much. And I just remember sitting on her back porch and just really valuing how great it felt to be, you know, just sitting at home, like the simplicity of that. And so I wrote Home. It almost made Justified. It almost did. Garth Fundis really liked it, but it did not make the record. So maybe another time in my life, I'll get to record that one. But I've never recorded that song. The only place that you can hear it is on YouTube. Chris filmed a video of me on YouTube sitting on the front porch singing it. So you guys can check that one out. So anyway, I've just been really thankful for that. And I'm thankful for this wine that Rodney Misk sent me. Thank you, Rodney Misk. You're amazing. He always sends me wine. I appreciate that. I was talking to a friend the other day about just how kind you guys are. Like, y'all are just so nice. So it's really nice. It's really a pleasure to get to play music for you guys. So we'll get started with our first guest, and then we'll move into our giveaways. And then I'll play more music, and we'll just have a great night, and we'll drink more wine. So bottoms up to more wine. So let's go ahead and get kicked off. Really what I wanted to do, you know, you guys saw me, I went live yesterday, and I just kind of encourage everybody to take a minute and to send me any thoughts or opinions that they've had about our Spirit Week and about our pep rallies. So while we are sitting here, I'm going to bring Bobby Jones on, and Bobby Jones is not only going to share stories about him, but he's also going to read some testimonies about Waldrup Worldwide. So let me bring him in. Please welcome my dear friend from the same exact zip code that I'm from, South Louisiana, Mr. Bobby Jones.
Hey.
How's it going? Good to see you.
Going okay. I'm trying to work this new tablet I got, but I'm tuned in. So.
Well, and you know he's from Louisiana. You can hear his accent right away. That's the way it goes. So anyway, it's great to see you on. It's been obviously a roller coaster ride for us during this time, but for you and your life has kind of been a roller coaster ride with your health and your story. And we just wanted you to take a minute and share that with us as we kind of all go through it, you know?
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I graduated the same year as Karen. I'm from New Orleans originally, but I live actually the same neighborhood as her.
Hey, don't tell them what year. Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
No, but
just kidding, Bobby.
I don't have wine on the side of me. But yeah, my story, I thought I had my whole life ahead of me. I went to Southeastern Louisiana University here. I was going for criminal justice. I left early and I got onto the New Orleans Police Department. And then I was the biggest, strongest person in the gym. I thought I was on top of the world. I could get hit by anything. I got it. And then I got my whole life flipped upside down. Everything was taken. I was in a police academy. It was the first class after Hurricane Katrina. I would say week number 8, I started getting real sick, experiencing all kind of debilitating symptoms. Then I got to where I couldn't get out of bed and go to work. And I went to 40 different doctors here. They told me, I said, I'm not normal. I can't get out of bed. Yeah. So basically, I diagnosed myself of this rare condition called Cushing's disease, and it's fatal untreated. It's usually caused by brain tumors. So I got up to MD Anderson in Houston. They diagnosed me. I missed my niece being born. They took back the diagnosis, and I started getting sicker, and I'm like, well, what am I going to do? So I got up to Seattle, Washington after researching, had my brain surgery exploratory up there. They removed 2 brain tumors.
Oh my God.
Went back home, and it was no more than, this is 2008, it was no more than 3 weeks later, they had the big snowstorm here. And the electricity went out and everything, and I'm being rushed into emergency surgery. I had a blockage in my small intestines because I also have Crohn's disease. And they took a couple of feet out of my small intestines. but I had no choice. I woke up in the middle of the night. I remember hitting the pain button. It was in so much pain that my heart rate was, resting heart rate was 190. I slipped in a septic shock, that's fatal in itself. So I came through that. My vision hearing went out. Grabbed the surgeon. He goes, "I think we need to go into surgery number 2." I said, there is no waiting, right now or never. So I told my mom I loved her, and I,
Oh no.
so much pain, whatever God's will was, because I'm a believer. So I told Mom, just look to Christ no matter what. I'm going to be okay. So I told her that. I went in, I came out, then I was in ICU. I was in the hospital about a month and a half. I didn't see an end in sight. I could hear my captain and my sergeant coming in, squeezing hands, passes, laying hands over me, praying for me. It was really bad. It was a struggle, but I had to make a choice and I had to fight. So I did. I pushed forward, and
You are one heck of a fighter, Bobby.
I fought because I knew there was not just for my family, but there was a greater purpose, maybe to help somebody out there later on. I didn't know, but I knew there's a purpose. So I pushed on. I had a colostomy bag then, so I had a reversal surgery number 2, 2011. Had that, went smoothly. I was engaged at the time, and then she left me, so I went through that. And then
Oh man.
my 3rd and 4th surgery, I had 2 more stomach surgeries, my last being in 2014. So um, I had to have that last one because I was having multiple bleed outs, 3 bleed outs with GI bleeds from my last surgery spot, where I basically bled out. My sister was an RN, and she happened to be home at night. I was unresponsive for 8 to 10 minutes. She brought me back. I kept fighting. I always fought. Philippians 4:13, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. That's
one of my favorite ones. I love that. I love that.
I came through all that. And then fast forward a little more, 2016, I had an accident. I tripped down some stairs. I broke my fibula, my tibia, my ankle. So I went in the hospital for a couple of weeks because surgery is more risky with my brain condition.
Wow.
They have to give me more medication, like prednisone, and I don't heal as quickly. So it was risky, but I didn't have a choice. So they put a rod, 9 screws, came out of that, fought through that. 6 months, 7 months it took to get back walking and all. But the whole time I was better than him. I'd still have a dumbbell on the side of the bed. I'd be working. I'd be doing whatever I can. I had milk jugs I was doing stuff with. And then after that, I guess it was about a month later, that's when I met Karen, our mutual friend. They posted her stuff. I just stumbled across it and I started listening to it. I'm like, because I don't have any friends coming on anymore after surgery. And I'm like, just laying in the bed, So I'm listening to all her videos and YouTube videos and all that. And just it really hit home, a bunch of the stuff. And then Faith, that was one of the songs that sticks out. And so I messaged her, and then I think she was on tour going to sing somewhere, possibly even Lafayette, not far from me, but she mailed me this her CDs, and then I had our first CD, which we had another mutual friend, I think helped produce one of your CDs, David Troya.
Oh yes, David Troya. I'm forever thankful for him.
I have that CD right inside of me right here. But so I fought through all that, and a lot of those times I felt like there wasn't a light, but at the same time, I knew God was with me. So I knew I was going to make it through. And I always pushed forward and
Great story.
purpose. So everybody going through this pandemic, I'm sort of like, it tipped me 2 on top of everything, but I'm sort of like, I've been through stuff and fought off through stuff. So my message to everybody else is find joy in the small things, like Karen's music. That's helped me. These pep rallies and the Spirit Week, something to look forward to. But the small things, I don't care what you're going through right now on top of this, but just keep pushing forward. Know you're not alone. There are people there. You're loved and you're created in God's image, and God loves you, and He's going to see you through. And you just have to look through Him, and one day at a time.
I love it, Bobby. And Bobby is the only person who won 2 times during the Spirit Weeks.
Well, honestly, I missed the Spirit Week 1 or 2 weeks because my friend on NOPD just died. It was an event for COVID-19, and it really, I hit rock bottom. It was devastating. I was on Royal Street, right off Bourbon Street for the procession. I was in no condition. I isolated myself. So I just went back 2 days ago and watched this Spirit, and then I got stuff out of that. And then I saw the guy you brought in, the fitness trainer, motivational speaker.
Yes.
I saw him. I've seen him before on I think Lindsay L's live stream, and
Yes, Jared Houston.
I like him a lot. He's really good. So, yeah, just we're all going to get through this. We got to stick together, you know? So.
That's exactly right. Well, I love hearing that. First of all, thank you for saying that my music was ever even a moment of help and guidance through such a
The
testimony.
physical CDs you sent me, I think it was like 5 or whatever. I listened to every song. I had them on repeat. And I had the old stereo system still. Like, I was putting the CDs in. And then I would just lay there because I'm like, I'm bedridden. Like, and then, I mean, you probably didn't know, but I would just listen to them on repeat. And then they meant so much, you know?
That is just so great. You know, and I think all of us have kind of hit an ultimate low, you know, and I think I hit mine last night. Like last night for me was like, what am I doing? Why am I playing all this music for free for people online? Like, is it even touching anybody? I don't even know if it's making a difference. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to go live yesterday. And I did. And I asked people to kind of comment, like, what was it that moved you? And did it help? And if so, I want to hear so that I can do it more, or know that I'm wasting my time. Like, I just kind of want to know, like, was anybody affected? Like, I was pouring my heart out for 6 weeks from my home, creating the stupidest content I've ever made. Like, literally, I made a TikTok about straight up Tiger King. Like, I dressed like Carol Baskin, ladies and gentlemen. Like, I wasn't like trying to be cool, you know? And so anyway, so what we did was we made a cute little video and I posted it on the open page, and a lot of you guys are going to get a shout out right now. So if you're watching, you might get your name dropped. But Bobby said that he would kind of read some of those testimonials for us and kind of share a little bit about that. And I'm excited about hearing a little. So tell us a little bit about, he's speaking on behalf of Waldrup Worldwide. So if you're out there watching and you don't feel comfortable being on the actual, you know, Zoom call with all the people who want to be a part of the production, like, we still want to hear from you. And so that's why Bobby's here, I think, is to kind of just share that. So I'm looking forward to that.
Okay, so I have a list of people that commented on Karen's post and what they got out of the Spirit Week and the pep rallies. So I'm going to start off, and I'm going to go with Michael Gallo.
Hey, Michael.
You and your music is awesome. Way to relax, smile, and sing along. You help take away the doldrums of the quarantine. You're full of energy. That's from Michael. We're going to go forward to Rodney Mitch. I think I said it right.
Love him.
It's been a wonderful time to get together and hang out and to get to know everyone a little better. Thank you, Rodney.
Yes.
We're going to move on to Jim Smith. The pep rallies have been a blast. We had purchased tickets and a VIP meet and greet for one of the concerts that was canceled. With the pep rallies, we still got to meet Karen and get to know her. My wife, Jana Smith, and I both have been fortunate to get to work every day throughout this. Jana rushes home on Wednesdays to join Karen and everyone else. They have been a great escape. Last week, we even bought tickets to see Michael Loftus this weekend after seeing him on the pep rally. Thanks to everyone, and we will see y'all soon. And that's from Jim Smith. And then I have Jana Smith right here. Thank you, Jim. Jana Smith. In this crazy and unprecedented time that no one saw coming, the pep rallies have been one of the only bright lights on the horizon. Karen's weekly pep rallies have given so much something to look forward to, something to be excited about. Laughs, smiles, fun, silliness, and as always, great music. Thank you, Karen Waldrup and Waldrup Worldwide, for your talent, your heart, and your selflessness. It has been an absolute joy. Thank you, Jana. I'm going to move on to Ms. Holly Blake. It's been so much fun, and more importantly, it has taken our minds off all of this crazy unknown. With this fun, I knew what I was going to do, and I knew where I wanted to be. I gotten to know others in this group a bit and might not have had if not for this. Because of you, your kindness, your beautiful voice, music, and your soul, you brought us all together now when we needed it most. You entertained us. You made us laugh, cry, helped us to take our minds off reality for a bit. One particular week, the second one, I believe, I was struggling. I cried a lot, which I don't do. And it was the silly things every day that made me smile, made me think, plan, and participate. It helped so much. Thank you. Thank you for doing this crazy thing with all of us. Thank you for digging out the cheerleader outfit, the pom-poms. Thank you for entertaining us, having guests join in for the music and for your love. It helps so much and it matters. Thank you. Thank you, Holly.
Thanks, Holly. Love you, girl. You're our most valuable player. Holly was like such a huge part. She was always dressing up. Like, this has been really hard. Like for everybody, like for all of us, you know, for you guys and for me. So this is really great. So thank you for Bobby for sharing these.
You're welcome.
It's awesome.
I'm going to move on to Mr. Don Grattan. I love these pep rallies. They mean so much. They are truly the best part of my week, and I get to relax and enjoy the company of so many good people. So thank you very much, Don. I'm going to go forwards with Susan Berardi. This is in all caps. You always pick my spirits up and make me smile. No matter what is going on in my life, love you. So thank you, Susan. I'm going to move forward to Jacob Tanner. Thank you, Karen Waldrup, for keeping the upbeat motivation to hopefully add a wonderful, blessed smile to all of our faces. You are a blessed person because that is the way God made you. I know you've helped me in hard times, like I will personally get on if I'm having a bad day, and I could listen to your videos and listen to your music for hours. Thank you so much, Jacob. I'm going to move on to Rich Tollin. Thank you for giving us an escape during these difficult times, Karen. So thank you very much, Rich. And that concludes a few of the many of y'all sent stuff. That's just a few of them.
I love it. I love it. Thank you guys. Like, I don't know. I guess I just feel like. Sorry, Bobby. What was that? I'm sorry.
The purpose, everything. We may not understand it right now, but one day we will understand it. It's something. Nothing is meaningless. It can all be used to help someone and bring light to someone. So remember that. And each and every one of y'all are special, and God loves you. You're made in His image, and look to Him, His purpose and everything, and you got this.
Amen. I love it. Thank you, Bobby. And I'm going to share everybody. Y'all wave to everybody in Waldrup Worldwide. We are definitely figuring this out together. So thank you. I should have thought about, if I was going to get testimonials, I should have thought about having a Kleenex, but you know me, I'm never prepared. So that's super awesome. Thank you, Bobby, for coming on and sharing your time with us. I guess, you know, it's not that I needed like anybody to tell me that what I was doing was great. I guess I just wanted to make sure that like it mattered. Like, you know, it was just a lot of time, you know, it was a lot of energy. So I really appreciate you guys, everybody for your comments. And also, you know, I want to especially shout out my publicist, Tiffany Bearden, who, this is all her. Like, she's the one who created the concept. She's the one who thought of the idea of the pep rally and was the one who told me to go in my shed and get my cheerleading outfit. And according to Holly Blake, that paid off. So thank you, Holly, for saying that. And thank you to all of you guys who have been my friend and have been a part of all this. And I think what Tiffany and I's primary goal was to make everybody happy. And it just happened to be that I just happened to make a song called Breakthrough, like right in the middle of all of it. It was like we had already scheduled Breakthrough to drop on May 1st. Like, it wasn't like Breakthrough was like some sort of produced concept. Like, it was literally a real deal thing, you know? And so anyway, so when it was like perfect timing, then it was like, oh, okay, well, we'll do this pep rally. We'll have Zoom, we'll learn the platform. And then, so we did that. And a lot of it was to also bring awareness to the new song Breakthrough. So I'm actually gonna not play Breakthrough right now because we have Dylan Carmichael on and I'm dying to talk to him. So let's see if we can get him and then I'll play Breakthrough after that. Let's see if he's on. Hey, Dylan.
Hey, what's going on?
How are you doing? You're looking great.
Thank you very much. I can't even right now.
I'm like
having so many ridiculous technological problems. I don't even know where to start. But anyway.
I get it. I totally get it. Well, I am so delighted to have you on. This is our very last pep rally. We've done it every single week. It's been very silly. And we were thinking of who we could have on. And I was sitting there talking to my fiance, Cody, and I said, who could we have? And he was like, what about Dylan Carmichael? So he's a huge fan of yours. Our whole house is a huge fan of yours. Like,
That's
if
awesome.
you guys have not met or heard Dylan Carmichael's voice, like, get ready, because you are about to freaking die. Like, it is. I am a super fan of your work, Dylan.
That's so sweet. I appreciate that, Karen. I've always been a fan of you as well.
Thank you. Look at your little blue eyes, looking all good tonight.
Oh, thanks. Oh, God.
So Dylan actually had his own live stream tonight. So I think he interrupted that, as either late for that or ended it early. But either way, I just kind of want to hear, and I've been asking kind of the same question to all the artists I've talked to, and that's, how are you doing? How are you dealing with the quarantine? Like, how are you dealing with the business changes? And I know you're about to go on the road. Like, how's that all? How are you kind of dealing with that?
Well, it's I think probably similar to everybody. Just kind of trying to make the best of it, and take the time to just sit and think and write. And because you know how it is, Karen, just on the road all the time. Sometimes it's hard to turn your brain off and can kind of categorize everything. I've been doing a lot of thinking, a lot of figuring out what's next. But we've been just around the house. I've been doing a little bit of writing by myself, and which I haven't got to do a whole lot of in the last couple of years. But as far as just the quarantine, we've kept ourselves busy. We've been doing a little messing with some gardening. We've been experimenting a whole lot of cooking, which I know a lot of people have been doing that too.
Great.
And I've been mowing the yard and doing stuff like that, just out trying to be outdoors. And we're gonna start trying the whole exercising thing now. Our gym closed down right when
you better.
And then we were left with like, well, what are we going to do? It's raining outside. Our gym's closed. And it's just like, are we doing push-ups in the living room? Like, what are we trying to do? So we're starting to work. Our gym opened back up. We're trying to just kind of ease into that a little bit, back into that. So we're just adapting. And me and my management, we're talking and just trying to see what's next and try to predict how slow or fast things are going to be opening back up, and is it safe and all that kind of stuff. So just really, we've still been busy. We've had a lot of meetings, Zoom meetings, phone calls, stuff like that. So I've still been working, but just from home.
The technology has definitely allowed us to continue to work. Well, before you play a song, I am calling her out right now. I want to introduce you to one of your super fans. You don't even know, but we share her, and this is Miss Bonnie Bostic.
Hey, Bonnie. How you doing?
I'm sorry to call you out, Bonnie, but she is a super fan of some Dylan Carmichael. Hold on, let me
Bonnie. Good to see you.
Hi.
Good to virtually meet you.
Hey, I couldn't talk. Somebody didn't unmute me. Hey, Dylan, I won your vision board on the contest.
There you go.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I did for you. Yeah.
Thank you. That's awesome.
We share Bonnie Bostic. She supports me. She supports you. She supports lots of artists. But I really wanted to make sure I made a personal connection between you and Bonnie tonight, because I don't know that Bonnie's ever gotten to meet you.
I don't think so.
No.
Time.
Maybe we can meet each other in person one of these days.
I have a vinyl that you need to sign for me.
There you go. I told you, Dylan, we share some of the same fans.
That's awesome. I love it.
Yeah.
And I think that also roots in the fact that we had 2 viral videos together. We did a Christmas song together called Blue Christmas, and we also did one called Golden Ring, and both of them went viral. So yeah. I'm thankful for getting to work with you and also for sharing some of the fans. So
a lot of great memories, good times. I'm glad we did those songs.
That's it. So, but what I've really been looking forward to hearing that beautiful golden voice of yours, and I've got my wine poured and ready. So let's hear it.
All right, sure. This is my latest single. It's called Country Boy Lovin', and it's just a fun song. I've always wanted to write a song like this. And we knocked her out about a few months ago, and then went in the studio. Here it is. There's more trucks and cars, more churches around here than bars. I'll show you around my dot on the map. You ain't ever gonna wanna go back to the city lights and that light where you can't see the Big Dipper at night. Yeah, I might just have what you just don't know you like. I got that country boy love, I'm gonna get you into something, little kiss, a little hug, and that you can't find in any big city. I'll lay it down like always with you. You're gonna looking for the good stuff, I know, man. I got that country boy love, I'm gonna love you like a country boy.
Yeah.
Talking 9 to 5, 5 to 9. These hands don't mind a little overtime when the hay down on the farm. You'll be in every song coming out of this guitar. I got that country boy love, I'm gonna get you into something little, just a little hug, and know you can't find it in a big city. I'll lay it down like always quit. You're gonna looking for the good stuff, I know, man. I got that country boy love, I'm gonna love you like a country boy. Some guys might have a mansion and a BMW. Well, it might be rich, but money can't get. Girl, what I'm gonna give to you. I got that country boy love, I'm gonna get you into some little kiss, a little hug, and that you can't find in any big city. But when you with me, I'll lay it down like always with it. If you're looking for the good stuff, I'm your man. I got that country boy love, I'm gonna love you like a country boy can. Yeah, I got that country boy love, I'm gonna love you like a country boy can.
Woo!
Oh, I can.
I love it.
I think I knocked something off the wall back there. It just went.
Oh my gosh, I know all about it. During this whole quarantine time, it's been like, your house has like house problems. There's like dog barkings and like dishwashers, and it's just like a constant, it's a whole new world for us. So
Oh, I know, yeah.
So wild.
It's crazy when you live in your house every day, which I don't know anything about. When you live in your house every day, you realize the term lived in makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Well, I want to hear, before we let you go, kind of the inspiration behind that song so that the people who are watching can go check it out. I want to obviously support you, send traffic your way. Y'all go stream that song on Spotify. That's huge for us. But tell us, obviously I know what the song's about. It's obvious. And by the way, the lyric, gonna lay you down like Conway Twitty, nice.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. Well, the inspiration behind the song was a couple cold Coronas. We were supposed to write that morning, and we were writing. It was me, Adam Craig, and Thomas Archer, and we were supposed to write. And they said, you know what? Let's not go immediately to the writing room. Let's go get something, get breakfast, and maybe have a couple beers. It's like,
hey, there you go. You gotta do what you gotta do.
And we just went. We were cracking jokes. It was a bunch of us. There was like 5 or 6 of us ended up a party, and we're just sitting there. And I remember Jordan Rager sat down, and we hadn't got beers yet. And Jordan said, "Anybody gonna get a beer?" And like everybody said, "Yeah, why not?" He said, "It's Mexico somewhere. Let's get Corona." So we all got Corona, and we sitting around cracking jokes. And then come about 1 o'clock, it's like, oh shoot, we better go write a song. So we went to write this song. We were just in a fun mindset, and we went in there and we just said, lay it down like Conway Twitty, and we had this country boy loving, kind of like Mick Lovin from Superbad, just kind of that.
Yeah.
I don't know. We were just spitting it out. We wrote that in like an hour and a half, and when we turned it in, everybody loved it, and I played it live a couple times. Such a great reaction. We just immediately knew that it needed to come out. So so that's what we did. We put it out, and so far so good.
Well, and I know you've probably felt the same pain that a lot of us have felt releasing music during this time, like it's kind of painful, like that we can't play it for the people live, but to play live online is the same thing. It's just, we just have to remember that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I saw somebody the other day, Dylan, and they went live, and it was I'm not going to tell you who it is because then I'm gossiping, but I heard the guy and he's like, "Whoa, we're online and it's just like the live show." And I'm like, bullshit. No, it's not. It's nothing
it's
like the live show. I mean, we're definitely doing the best we can, but it's not the same, like not apples to apples at all. So, we just have to do the best we can. And I think that's what we are doing. Artists all across the world, all across the globe are just kind of doing the best we can do, and Dylan is one of the people in this town that I have been friends with for a really long time. And I want to say that, during this time, it's reminded me how important it is to have friends in this town. Doing this pep rally, having guests, talking to new guests, hanging out with people like Dylan Carmichael, who go out and play shows for thousands of people and make great money and all that, and having them humbly come on to the show for free. People like Adley, people like Matt Overton and Michael Loftus, and just all these great talents that I think at this point, what it's forced us to do, not that it's forced us, I don't want to say that it's forced us, but what it's kind of encouraged us to do, I think, is just to work together as a community. And I think that's really what we're doing. Woo, woo, woo! You like that? You like that? Okay, I set that one up. I am, obviously very proud of Waldrup Worldwide. I'm very proud of Nashville. I'm very proud of my writer community. We have all these great friends in this town. And I'll tell you, recording during this time has been extremely challenging because, budgets are cut. And it's really the pavement, we're beating the pavement at this point. You're calling your buddies, you're asking them, hey, what kind of rate can you do? And they're receiving, the rate. So I think it's a beautiful thing because it's calling us as songwriters in Nashville to kind of pull together. Producers are coming on board, like, people who are willing to help. Like, I think it's just created like this urgent need for us to work as a community. So speaking of community, everybody likes free stuff. Oh, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. This is the next part of the show where we are going to give away free stuff. And nobody's running away from that. Uh-oh, watch out for me. I got a virtual background. Woo-woo. Free stuff. So we are going to give away free stuff right now. I'm excited. This is our last pep rally. I want to hear you. I want to see you. I want to know that you want to win something free. So here we go. So thank you to Dylan Carmichael for being a part of our show, and a special thanks to Michael Loftus. That was last week. Bobby Jones for telling all the stories about Waldrup Worldwide, and also to all of you guys who have watched week after week, especially our Facebook supporters. So shout out to the Facebook supporters for literally paying for the giveaways. So you guys are literally paying for the giveaways. So here's what I have. A whole stack of stuff to give away, y'all. So let's have some fun. Everybody loves to win free stuff. I learned that about 2 years into making music. Didn't take me long. People love free stuff. So we're gonna get started, and here's how this is gonna go. It's gonna go like it's gone every other week, except there's only one difference. The In It Together koozies. We're looking for people on the front lines, ladies and gentlemen. If you know somebody who has worked in the grocery store at Kroger, who has worked on the front lines in the hospital, anybody at all, we are only giving these two away to somebody who has been on the front line. So we're looking for that. So make sure that when you comment, you write frontline at Tina Smith or whoever your friend is. Or if you're that person, then just write your own name, but put frontline, and that's how you're gonna win the koozies. And then we're also gonna give away 3 lucky winners to win a headband sponsored by Hipsy Headband, as well as an 8x10 photo for people on the Zoom call who are Facebook supporters, as well as 3 people on the Facebook Live watching who are the strong Waldrup Worldwide family that we have. So either way, you're gonna win. So let's get to partying. Part of me thinks that we ought to think twice. Oh, part of me thinks we should roll the dice. 'Cause nobody's paying for. Nobody paying for. I usually say the S word there, but you know. Here we go. Let's get started. That's Chris Schoffer's idea anyway. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all for joining us tonight. I have another song, so don't go anywhere. Plus, we have our breakthrough pep rally dance party that we have every single week. Don't miss it. Hang out. Don't leave till the end. And for those of you guys who are Facebook supporters, we're going to have one extra glass of wine after this and party together a little bit more. So let's get this thing kicked off. So we're going to start with our Zoom callers. And we're going to go right into the chat. Nobody's paying for. Okay, no, free stuff. Free stuff. I learned when I was playing bars a long time ago the power of it. Okay, so here we go. Our first giveaway is an 8x10 photo and a headband going out to Tom O'Shea. Thanks, Tom O'Shea, for a great week, and that's for his daughter, Colleen. Lisa Boyd is getting our first frontline koozie. The only way to get the free koozie is to be on the front line, and I know that is nothing close to the sacrifice that y'all have given, but Lisa Boyd, it's coming your way. And when you get your coffee, get your Coke out of that vending machine, you can put your koozie on, and then on Friday night, you can put your koozie on that beer, and then on Saturday afternoon, you can put the koozie on the beer on the boat. So the next person is gonna win. Uh-oh, Michael Parker wants the megaphone. Okay. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, the megaphone is being given away as soon as we do the Waldrup Worldwide Cheer, which is coming next. So that'll be the final, woo! That's like the big thing. So next up, we're going to go ahead and give away the signed photo, and these will be signed and personalized to Debbie Knight. I was looking for somebody who was just commenting and not the front line. Wow, we have a lot of frontline workers being nominated. So I'm going to go ahead and give away our last thing to our Zoom callers before we move over to our Facebook Live. If you're watching right now, comment that you want to win because you have just as good of a chance as anybody. Just comment that you want to win. So. Andrew Dempsey, coming your way. Andrew, I have to say, I can't really picture you in this headband, but I know you might know somebody you can send it to in the mail. So anyway, thank you. A special shout out to Hipsy Headbands for getting us through this pep rally, for helping us to give away free stuff week after week without it costing me and my business. I appreciate Hipsy Headbands so much. Their product is amazing and so cute. How cute, huh? I don't want to mess up my hair, but it is really, really cute. And I did wear them on the first couple weeks. So plus I wore them in the cyber cabin fever. Okay, so we're moving over now to the Facebook Live, which I love you, Facebook, and I'm sorry that I haven't been totally 100% communicating with you guys. So now I'm going to open the comments on the Facebook Live, and I'm going to give away 3 winners to people just on Facebook Live. So let's get started. Donna Johnson says her friend Laura is a nurse. Coming your way, Donna. And you can give it to your friend Laura, or you can send us Laura's email. And then we're also going to go ahead and give away the next 3. It's like kind of sad. It's like, oh my gosh, this is the last 3 giveaways. It's not sad. It's not sad at all. Let's see who else wants some. Wayne Cox. Wayne Cox. Coming your way, Wayne. I've never met you. I've never heard about you, and I'm excited about sharing that with you. So coming your way. Tina Robinson Pack. Woohoo! Tina Robinson Pack coming your way. And as with all of the pep rallies, I can't keep up with what headband color was with which one. So just know that it's one of the headbands. Okay, looking for our last winner. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Comment in on the Facebook Live. Looking for Mr. Gordy Graham. Hey, Gordy. Congratulations. You just won. This is coming in the mail. All you have to do is send us an address and it's coming your way, totally for free. So thank you. That is all of our winners. I love giving away free stuff. I learned that whenever I was playing bars. And that's actually how I met Bonnie Bostic. Sorry to throw you under the bus, but how's it going, Bonnie Bostic? I'm going to spotlight you. Hold on, wait, I got to unmute you. Do you remember that, Bonnie?
Probably not. Ask my sister.
That's a good one. Well, if you guys, this was not planned. We totally did not plan this, but I want to let y'all know, if you have not had a chance to meet Bonnie Bostic, this is your chance. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Bonnie Bostic. I should have given you a heads up, but I just came up with the idea. Bonnie is the one who's on our calls, who's responding to all of your messages. She travels the world with us. She is so incredible. Bonnie, how's everything been going, like with everybody's messages? Do you feel like everyone's been pretty positive, or?
Yeah, it's been a hard time for me as well. Yes. A lot of you know about things that have been going on with me, but the fans have helped to keep me uplifted. They've been sending in a lot of encouraging messages and comments, wanting to know how all of us are doing. There's a major concern for all of Waldrup worldwide. And I really think that's kept us all going. And if they send in any special request, I want them to sincerely know, when I say we are praying for you, you are on our prayer list. And
that's exactly right.
It's not just we're saying that. And it takes a lot for people to reach out and share their lives and their feelings, with just anyone. And, yes. But I think it's really important during this, time in our lives during this pandemic. I know it's certainly been a first for me and so many. And we've all been experiencing, whether it be a loved one passing away or a loved one being sick, and other things that have been going on. School teachers, they're missing their kids.
I know, it's a trickle effect. Mm-hmm. But I really appreciate you coming on, and we obviously did not prepare this. I'm sorry, Bonnie. No. I should have thought. I'm like throwing you under the bus, but we did not plan on bringing Bonnie on. But what I do want to say is that Bonnie has been the person who's like the mama bear to Waldrup Worldwide. Like, you're the one who's kept everybody where they can message in and they can clearly reach me if they have something that they want to say. It always reaches me. If anybody ever says like something very valuable, like, I was about to commit suicide and I watched your video, Bonnie forwards that to me. Like, don't think that like your comments to Bonnie don't reach me, because they do. It's just that the ones that are like, love your music, she's able to do those without interrupting my creativity, and allowing me to continue to write music and be in the studio while she handles the incoming love from you guys. But I just want to let y'all know that if you're out there and you're going through a hard time and you've ever reached out to Bonnie, like, the message will get to me. I promise. She and I are like this, like, we are definitely connected. So Bonnie, I had a little bit of a moment yesterday. Like, I went live on my Instagram, and my friend, Erin, she wrote me, she's like, damn girl, you had some wine last night. And I was like, I feel like I went live on Instagram and I spoke my heart. And I'll give you all a quick recap, because I deleted it because it was a little too much wine. But what I said is, if you're out there and you're watching and you're observing a fitness instructor or a musician or something, like, just think twice before you say something negative, because they're pouring their heart out for free during these times. And when the world gets back to normal, that fitness instructor is going to make $50 for that comment. So just take her wisdom and go with it. And I think that's one of the cool things that Bonnie and I have really done during this time, and always. Bonnie's there, she's receiving messages from you guys, and she's continuing to cultivate a relationship and a community. So thank you so much, Bonnie. We could not have done
Thank
this.
you for everyone, and God bless everyone that is always messaging in. We love to hear from you, and God bless you all.
That's it. And I love that. And I think it's really cool too, because we have something in common. And I think, you know, when I first started making music, like, I know that everybody who listens to my music is not a Christian. Like, I get that. Like, that's everything. Like, people have their own thing. But I will say, as a part of our community, we've been able to talk about our faith, whatever that faith is, you know, and that's the freedom that I think is really cool. And I learned that when I was in Haiti. And that's been one of the things that continues to resonate. You know, you've got people like Bonnie saying that, you've got people like Bobby Jones, and you've got me and other people who are talking about, you know, just having some sort of natural remedy, you know, some sort of prayer life, or if you're not a Christian, like some sort of yoga or whatever it is for you. And I love the fact that we can share that with you guys. That is just a really cool thing. So speaking of natural remedy, I'm going to end this show with a brand new song you've never heard called Natural Remedy that I wrote with one of my favorite co-writers, Ed Hill. And then we're going to move into the Waldrup Worldwide cheer. We're going to give away actually, let's do the cheer first, then the music. How about that? So we're going to do the cheer. We're going to give away the megaphone. We're going to play some music, and we're going to do our dance party. And then for all of you watching on Facebook, thank you so much for watching. And we're just going to take a quick moment after this for just the supporters, just to hang out. And if y'all have a song you want to request, I'll play it if I remember it. But I'll play it, and I love y'all, and I just solely cannot thank y'all enough for everything. So let's get started with the thing that we've done every week, which every week has made me feel completely awkward. Like, I've felt so awkward every time we've done this. Literally so awkward, but it's been the same thing every time. Let's get it going. Everywhere we go.
Everywhere we go,
People want to know.
people want to know.
Waldrup Worldwide.
Waldrup Worldwide.
Waldrup Worldwide.
Waldrup Worldwide.
If they can't hear us.
If they can't hear us,
Chris Schaffner would say, sorry, thanks, bye.
Sorry, thanks.
bye.
Yeah, that's Chris Schaffner in the house. After week, day after day, I'm always rigging your jokes, Chris Schaffner, but I absolutely love you so much, and we love your jokes, and sorry that we always, everybody pretends to be Chris Schaffner at all times. But thank you guys week after week for singing that, and that's been like one of the little moments that's, I don't know, just silly. So thank y'all for everybody for being here. And before I sing my last song, I'd like to give away the megaphone to somebody who has been asking over and over and over. So if you have been asking over and over and over, then here is your chance to win the megaphone. So here I go. Julie Phillips. How about Julie Phillips? Julie, you've been amazing. She's given so many stars during this time that I think she has bought her Pep Rally megaphone. So congratulations to Julie Phillips. We love you. This one's going out to you, the Waldrup Worldwide Pep Rally megaphone, which is kind of the silliest thing I've ever done, but it's totally free. And the truth is that it is actually a poster board. It is a poster board. I took a poster board and I rolled it up and I made it. See, y'all might not have known, but all the weeks, yeah, it was just $1 poster board. So I'll say that during the coronavirus and all the hardships, I'll say that the one thing that has been consistent is music and just reality, you know, like the poster board was $1. Like that was literally $1. Like I literally think I bought that for $1. So it's just, we're getting through it together. So we're gonna hang out, we're gonna play one more song, and then we're gonna move into our dance party. And then I'm encouraging all the Facebook supporters to stick around for another little 15-minute after party. And everybody who's watching on Facebook, I encourage you to become a Facebook supporter if you want to continue to follow and support my music. We are really enjoying that. And I think all the people who are Facebook supporters do too. So here is my song, which a lot of you have not heard. And I chose to end the pep rally with this song for 2 reasons. One, because the truth of the matter is a natural remedy. All I can think about is the beach. So when I think about a natural remedy, I think about like going to the beach, like hanging out with my toes in the sand. So this is a song called Natural Remedy, and it's not released. And it's a song that I actually wrote during coronavirus on Zoom. So I thought it would be an appropriate song to end with because of that specific purpose that it was kind of created in the coronavirus time. And I gotta give a shout out to my boy, Ed Hill, for helping me write this. This is what we all need to hear, okay? Went to the doctor the other day. I said, Doc, I got a case of the blues. She looked me in the eye, checked my pulse. Hey, I got some really good news. See, I've been doing some studying up about what the human body needs. It ain't no modern day medicine, it's a natural remedy. Keep your toes in the sand with a drink in your hand. Lay low for a couple weeks on a beach town bed, funky hat on your head. Let your worries float out on the breeze. Take my word, you're gonna be cured. Just like that, you'll see. Ain't no pill gonna fix your ill like a natural remedy. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I said, hey there, Doc, how you making that dough with all this free advice? She said, I can't help it, I do it myself, you know it makes me feel so nice. Now I recommend to all of my friends this laid back therapy. Ain't no modern day medicine, just a natural remedy. Keep your toes in the sand with a drink in your hand. Lay low for a couple weeks. Here's my coronavirus cure. A beach town bed, funky hat on your head. Let your worries float out on the breeze. Take my word, you're gonna be cured. And just like that, you'll see. Ain't no modern day medicine, just a natural remedy. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Can't wait to go to the beach. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I'm gonna keep my toes in the sand. I'll drink in my hand. Lay low for a couple weeks. On a beach town bed, funky hat on your head. Let your worries float out on the breeze. Take my word, you're gonna be cured. And just like that, you'll see. Ain't no modern day medicine like a natural remedy. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Thank y'all so much for watching. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah. If I could hear you, I could hear you clapping. Sorry I've called the other guy out, but it's true. It's nothing like being on stage. You know, playing live for y'all is so great. But when you are at a live show, like it is a totally different thing. So I can fake all day, but I cannot fake that. Like that is not something I'm willing to fake. But I have enjoyed hanging out with you guys. I've had so much fun playing live music for you guys. I have just really been humbled. You know, I feel like we've all been humbled from the coronavirus experience, but specifically from just, you know, the vulnerability that comes along with playing live music, you know. So I'm going to get out of here and head to the next thing, which I'm excited about the next thing. And I hope that you guys will follow along. And a very special shout out to all of Waldrup Worldwide, especially to everybody who's helped me to become something that we can make a difference enough to where someone's brought to tears and I was brought to tears. So I just really appreciate that so much. So Breakthrough, that's our song, that's our ending. And I just want to thank everybody for hanging out, and for everybody on Facebook, we love you. And for everybody on the Zoom call, see you here in 5 minutes. We'll have an after party. And before we go anywhere, we just want to brag to the rest of Waldrup Worldwide how energetic we are. Y'all make some noise. Woo! Show them we have such an amazing community. We have good looking people all over the world and people who just love music. So we're going to end the pep rally, as bittersweet as that is. I am proud of the pep rally. You can binge watch it on YouTube if you missed it, and you can watch all the episodes and you'll see some of our special guests over and over again. A special shout out to Rodney Misk for being the wine sponsor of the pep rally. Appreciate that very much. And so here we go. We're going to go ahead and end it with what we've done every single week, which has been super great. And I think it is bittersweet to end it, but also I think we're going into a new place. So I'm excited about that. So we're going to go ahead and do our dance party. So if it's your first time and you're on the call, dance with us, have fun with us. For everybody on Facebook Live, thank you for watching. And we're going to end the call with the brand new song Breakthrough that just came out. If you have not downloaded or streamed it, that is the way that you can thank us for the pep rallies. Just download that song or stream it, which is super easy and free. So anyway, I love y'all. I am stalling because I think my heart is like, oh no, you know, it's like everything in life, you know, there's everything in life has its time, and we had a great time, and I'm about to head out. But before I do, let's have our final dance party right here on Facebook. Love you guys. Thank y'all for everything.